Hi, my name is Brianna, and welcome to my reaction commentary channel. Today we're going to be reacting to episode 9 and 10 of season 1 of What We Do in the Shadows. And y'all, long time no see. It is all my fault, blame me. I have no excuses on why it took me so long to actually get back into the swing of posting videos. All I can do is offer the tiny explanation that I fell into the rabbit hole of fan art. Like, I really just wanted to draw adorable pictures of vampires. And then I had to buy a drawing tablet, and then I had to learn color theory, perspectives, and anatomy. So long story short, my adult ADHD attached onto a hyperfixation, and the next thing I knew, it was 3 weeks later and I didn't know where I was. But I'm happy to be back, and I'm glad that you're here with me. And I'm happy to jump back into the episodes and see what's up with Nandor and Guillermo. They've been struggling all of season 1. I really feel like they need to define out loud to each other, what this relationship is. Is Guillermo ever going to become a vampire? Or is he just simply a really good familiar? And another vampire that has a lot going on is Laszlo. He's out here trimming bushes, getting into fights with werewolves, and sometimes wearing a cursed hat. My girl Nadia is out here being the best vampire mother that she can be to a baby vampire Jenna. Also, several times throughout season 1, Nadia was directly responsible for keeping Laszlo and Nandor alive. Is she a good role model? No. Is she my role model? Absolutely. I hope we get to see the Baron again. That's my road dog. That is my homie. He also opened up his creepy eyes after we tried to conceal his accidental manslaughter at the hands of Guillermo, who opened up the door during the daylight. I really don't think we've seen the last of him. But speaking of last, both last and least, we have Colin Robinson. Colin, he stresses me out, but he's an important part of the team, and he's also a part of the family. And we love Colin, but we just don't like Colin. Colin somehow finds a way to make every situation the worst, at the same time saving our behinds from imminent death repeatedly. But before we see what this wacky gang of characters are into, please do me a quick favor, like, subscribe, ring that bell for post notifications, follow me on all my social media, follow my Patreon for What We Do in the Shadows as we go, and that way we can skip the chit chat and get straight to the good part.
Our home has been selected to host the biannual vampire orgy.
Okay, out of all the ways that sentence could have ended, that was not what I was thinking.
It takes me at least 6 months to recover from any orgy.
Yes, it does. We're gonna have some fun.
Oh, Nadia.
Vampire sex is like pizza, in that even when it's bad, it's good. And in the morning, you're like, why do I have puncture wounds on my penis?
Fornicating, diddling, whittling, snarling. An amazing experience that can last years.
It's fine.
How do we prepare for this? We're gonna need tarps and a power washer. You know what? I'm not even gonna think about the logistics.
Can we get some sort of protective spray to put all over the carpet? Because Laszlo will spray all over the carpet.
I mean, I've known people who have committed suicide after a poor orgy. I wouldn't go that far.
I would kill you, though.
Oh,
and then I'd
good.
kill myself.
Okay.
There's no recovery from that humiliation. I don't like to even speak of it, but the notorious orgy of 1937.
No. Don't even say the year.
I cannot even speak.
I don't give a fuck. His name was Mike.
I'm with Laszlo. Say the name. Say it out loud.
We need an ancient Burmese lingam and yoni set. To be safe, get 6.
Nadja, Laszlo, please. Guillermo is my familia. Only I can order him about.
Thank you, Master. Is there anything you need?
All the things they just said. And absorbent towels. Lots of them.
You know what? Double it.
Most important, we must get a succulent virgin feast.
Yes,
You
sir.
need to recover that chaise long, because I'll ejaculate straight through that.
Oh,
My only concern about the orgy is
crap,
that
Colin.
people won't enjoy my room.
I've never had anyone in here.
This is terrifying.
My trusty filing cabinet, I always wanted one of these when I was a child, but never got one. It was one of my first purchases.
We don't want to match your freak.
I got this one because it shows human food, and if I ever have a human in here, they'll feel at home. I found it at a Holiday Inn.
I'm really getting into it.
I would never, because I'm so scared. It's giving serial killer.
It's a beautiful scene. Someone is seductively riding a candlestick up and down. Someone's on the couch sucking and getting sucked.
Louder!
Who wrote this dialogue? Because they're living their best life.
I don't kiss and tell. But I can tell you is
Oh,
that
true gentleman.
I don't kiss.
Okay, well, never mind.
We need specifics. What am I doing?
That's the sex net. Get that out of the box and attach it to the ceiling.
I'm sorry, can y'all do it by yourselves?
He's trying to finish it, Laszlo.
And what about the virgins? Have you got any yet? No, of course you haven't.
Can y'all leave him alone for a second?
You know what? I'm gonna take 5 minutes before I say something I'm gonna regret.
Oh, easy there. Slam the door.
There's no room in here.
And Laszlo have been quite pushy with you with all the orgy planning.
Oh, it's okay. It's not a big deal.
No,
Matt.
it is a big deal.
It's a
And
big
they
deal.
locked you in this closet?
Doesn't he live there?
This is my room.
He lives
I
here.
pay $1,200 a month.
Ah.
You shouldn't.
If I find I am in a situation where an idiot is complaining to me, you can either kill them or you can pretend to listening to them.
Valid.
Your feelings have been hurt.
Well, I just feel that sometimes
Yes.
I feel that people aren't listening to me when I speak.
Yes, tell me
And
more.
it just
There's nothing up here.
And now that bit is done.
I took part in thousands of pornos over the years. All right, there, Constantine.
Do we have insurance for him?
The jade buttock eggs?
no, I did not.
Butter cakes.
Buttock eggs made from jade that you put inside your butt.
Stop talking. She doesn't get paid enough. Stop talking to the general public.
If you saw a man dressed in this mask, would you think it was a mood killer? Or would you come?
I'm sorry. I thought he was going to ask the question more delicately, and he just didn't.
He looks delicious. He has to be a virgin.
Guillermo!
Hey, Jeremy! I thought it was
friend?
you.
It was me, yeah. You having a party or something?
No, we're not. Don't invite yourself.
Yes, we are having a party.
We're not.
And we'd very much love to extend an invitation.
I don't have a girl.
Yeah, you do.
Jeremy, get with it. We don't want to kill our friend.
Yeah, Oh, I
Yeah.
just started seeing this woman.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. So,
It's for my nosebleeds. It's not
Okay,
going
wow.
well.
Sir, do you want to be a victim? Calm down. Stop talking.
oh boy.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, no, you're appetizing now to Nandor.
you know, I like to keep my personal life and my work life separate. I don't want them to cross over. Makes it easier when you find someone that you're gonna sacrifice. Yeah.
Too late, you already said it.
That is some of the most virginal blood I've ever tasted.
Stop eating off the floor.
There's a man who enjoys his work.
Poor Nadia, she is not into this. Laszlo, can you not tell that she's not into this right now? She looks so sad.
Devastating than finding out your husband has made porn. And it's so bloody boring. Laszlo, darling, I just think your work, it is not quite right for our orgy. It's like erotica for churchgoers. Laszlo.
No.
No, you've hurt his feelings.
Jeremy and I go way back. We were really just attached at the hip, not by choice, but because they would literally use hot glue.
Who was picking on Guillermo? I'll fight them.
Yeah, I feel bad. You know what? I'm doing whatever it takes to become a vampire.
I don't think you're ready for that sacrifice.
Somebody told me this was a closet.
It's not a closet. It's been his room. He pays $1,200.
Over here we have a sculpture which depicts the moment that my parents conceived me. Electric chair role play. What are your last words? I want to have sex.
Not gonna lie, that's a little Edmund Kemper of y'all.
I'm not coming.
What are you doing? What is this?
He's upset.
Role playing as a depressed man.
I'm not coming to the orgy. I'm not in the mood.
What? Is this because I said your porno was terrible?
The pornos were superb.
Half the bats you see, they are just vampires that have thrown terrible orgies and they are too ashamed to regain their vampire form. Bats full of shame. And you know them because they don't fly as high.
Wait, why do I feel bad for some bats now? What the hell is going on?
Adia.
Chinese jumping vampire.
Very specific.
From my cousin?
Is he a Babadook?
No, actually, I'm a bada book. You know, like bada bang, bada book.
Not gonna lie, like this person. I like this one. He's funny.
And
Keep him.
I don't believe for 1 minute that the raccoon actually solved the Rubik's Cube.
Okay, Colin.
And who are you?
Oh, hi, I'm Jeremy. I brought mochi ice cream.
The Virgin is here!
Jeremy's here. Just got here. All the vampires' eyes just...
That would be so embarrassing. Y'all are horrible.
They're gonna tear him apart.
Didn't you try to bring Jenna into the fold to sacrifice her in episode 1 and now she's a vampire? Nandor. You know what? The costume's on point. There's a lot of issues with this current orgy, but not the outfit.
Listen, my name is Laszlo. My heart was in pain.
Yes, vampire drinking steam room.
Yes, it is me. Anyway,
I put my heavy heart to one side for the love of my good lady wife, Nadja.
Don't put her on blast.
I was watching all of my porno films. They lack one thing, and one important thing, and that one thing is love. The love I share with my good lady wife, Nadja. Here's to love and making love.
What a boner killer.
And I thought Mike threw a bad orgy.
How dare you say that? We can save it. We can bring this back.
That is the most gorgeous.
I gotta help him.
Nose bleeding, asthma suffering, doesn't clean his teeth, mouth breathing virgin!
They're all vampires. Guillermo, this party's awesome.
Is this the way out?
Is this the way out? Is the way you just came in? You know what? Hell yeah, Jeremy.
Jeremy's not a virgin anymore.
Look at Jeremy. He's having a great night, and he brought ice cream, and they're still going.
This orgy didn't count. Don't tell your friends it was a bad orgy.
Don't tell them. It's over. Everyone get out. Exactly. Take the plastic wrap off the furniture. Everyone go to sleep. Poor guy.
I don't think nature will let him forget about this one.
They always had a strong relationship. Nandor. What the hell was this episode? Straight on to the next one.
I like being a familiar. It's a very satisfying job. Well, actually, calling it a job would imply that it pays.
It doesn't even pay? Guillermo, you have been working your butt off every single day and night.
I thought by now I'd be like Armand, but sometimes I feel like I'm halfway turned into a Renfield.
Not far off.
I
Sorry.
think the worst part for me is the loneliness. I'm awake when my master's asleep, but I'm also awake when he's awake. I'm always awake. My life would be like if I was still at Panera Bread.
I don't know that that's better. You would get paid, at least, I guess.
Getting paid. All the Panera Bread you can eat.
Guillermo, you're dissecting bodies.
That's what the heart wants. Good evening, Master. I have an envelope for you.
Pop it in the coffin, thank you. Can't read it, it's too dark.
Well, you dumbass.
I had your DNA tested.
That seems like a big overstep.
Living relatives?
Didn't you have like 36 wives?
You have, oh wow, 200,000 direct living descendants.
I'm a granddad?
Great granddad times 30.
I was married at the time to 37 women.
37. I tried.
Then they left, all 37 of them. It was a sad night for me because I really loved 35 of them. I did try to visit my children, but they were just afraid.
Oh yeah, because of vampire.
I'm a vampire.
Yeah.
Hey, kitties.
Okay, well, that's creepy. Aw, he would have been a good vampire dad. And between him and Nadia, Louis, and Lestat, parent vampires. We can work it out.
One of them living right here in Staten Island, Madeline.
My DNA tested.
You need to be careful. That's not evil witches trying to pinch your semen.
Yes.
I actually had everyone's DNA tested.
How did you get all the...
What are you doing?
So here's yours, Nadia.
No, thank you. Please put that on the pile there for burning.
You sure don't want to open it?
Don't test me!
Okay, forget that.
Colin Robinson.
Ding, ding, ding.
There you go.
There.
Aw.
Frankly, I would be flattered if witches collected my semen.
For what, curses?
Hear that I am 100% white.
People are from all different places. They just can't say white on your paper. Oh, wow, 100% white. He has over
200,000 direct descendants living today.
Fucking hell. Well done, chap.
Dando, that is some very exciting seed.
Yes.
But I'm telling you, don't let the witches find out about it. They'll be coming for you. They use it to make magnets.
Wait, like regular magnets? Like refrigerator magnets?
So did you get your DNA tested, Guillermo?
I did, but you probably wouldn't be interested in finding out the results.
Yes. Probably not.
Oh, boy. On one hand, I understand. On the other hand, be interested.
This basically shows my family tree. There's the Dutch family, and the name is Van Helsing. I have Van Helsing DNA in my blood.
Is that how you almost killed the Baron?
But he's not real, so... He's not real. Oh, wow.
You wanted to be nosy. You wanted to check out people's DNA.
I killed to accidentally.
You did. The Baron, and then that one...
Garlic.
Oh, crap. Don't spiral. We just started.
That's a wooden stake, you dickhead!
Well, you asked me to buy garden stakes, so I...
Get them out of my sight now, you smartass.
I'm going to float up.
Why did you bring Colin?
Not going to introduce myself yet. Don't want to frighten her. Going to give her some gifts. got a little teddy bear.
Wait, no, this is actually kind of creepy still.
This isn't working, me being supportive. I feel like I am literally eating myself.
It is time.
I feel like we could have knocked on the door or sent an email. But you know what? If you can fly, go on and fly.
Don't tap on the window.
See her. She's asleep. She looks a little older than I was anticipating.
That's what I was trying to tell you. She's 94.
So young.
Don't tap on the window.
I'm going to tap on the window.
He's gonna tap on the window. He's gonna do it.
Tap, tap, tap. Come, look. This is for you. Your grandpappy. This is...
You killed her. She's dead.
I shouldn't have tapped on her window.
They told you not to do it. Sometimes call-in is correct.
This is why you don't get attached to humans. They don't last long. It is like with my sweet Gregor. He is reborn.
Oh no.
And then he dies. And then he is brutally decapitated.
He still has his head so far this time, right?
Hello. Yum, 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 yum. I have to be very careful in case Laszlo sees. Gregor, can you hear me?
Oh crap. You know what? I kind of like Gregor.
At the funeral of his descendant, Madeline.
Oh, bloody hell.
Of course, the funeral.
But hang on, it's night. Shouldn't there be no one in there?
I got it changed to later in the evening.
Oh, that was nice.
I called in a bomb scare.
Okay, never mind. That wasn't nice.
Look at the pictures on the glass. It's the Jeepers man. Church. Makes me nervous to say the word.
I just... you know, this not much scares me, but this...
I'm a vampire. I can go in. Energy
Sir.
vampires have no problems going into places of worship. We find it to be fertile feeding ground.
Once again, funny because it's true.
This is about my great granddaughter.
You tried.
Fine. But many considered her a mother figure.
Aw, that's dedication.
I really appreciate your coming.
Yeah.
We gotta get out of here. I gotta get out.
It is a lovely service, but I'm on fire.
You are. You're on fire, girl.
Hey, I'm gonna go too. I'd rather watch TV.
Please be seated.
Nandor, you've done your job.
Get some water.
You are. Get the, not the holy water. Not the holy water. After you already called it a bomb threat, this is all bad. I'm not with him.
Trying to kill me.
Van Helsing, Irmo, get away from the vampire. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. What in the world?
Oh my god!
Oh Lord, Gregor, it's not that serious. Girl, you did this. This is partially you.
Where are you? I heard you call.
Jessica, you shouldn't be here. My husband lives here.
Husband.
Who's this, my darling?
Oh, okay. Showdown time?
Nadia is my wife. I should cut your head off.
Oh, Laszlo, you don't need to do that.
I always have.
Wait, what?
It was you?
The pattern remains the same. You get reborn, you try and find her, and I cut your head off.
Oh, shit. When I was a naval officer.
I was on board that ship with the Cutlass.
Laszlo has lived quite a life.
You're an evil genius.
My darling, every time Del Boy turns up, you start crying. You're my sweet baby. And I'm here to stop that kind of jive.
Oh, Laszlo.
They belong together.
Fucked up.
That too.
Let him have at least one full life, my darling.
I suggest you fuck off and never darken our doorstep again. Is that understood?
Goodbye.
Maybe I'll see you in the next life.
Yeah, maybe you won't.
Okay, all right.
Maybe you will.
Girl.
I've created something for you. Here's your surprise.
Farewell, my Laszlo, what the fucking hell have you done?
No, my darling. I swear that had nothing to do with me. I'll leave you some time alone with.
The head, Gregor Jeff.
Gregor, thank you for all the lovely times, and I'll see you soon.
Like, Guillermo, can you help us with this body?
What was the results of your ancestry test?
Well, about that, you know.
Stereotypical Mexican
Piñata farmer.
piñata farmers.
What in the world?
Someone's got to breed those colorful donkeys.
I think he was trying to be supportive. I think.
Thank you for helping me tonight on my saddest night.
Even though you
did throw holy water onto me.
Sorry, you were already on fire.
Sorry.
Why would you do that?
You said get water, he got water.
Ah, my burns. You threw
Okay. Close the lid.
one more year as my familia.
What?
Good night.
No, you're not going to bed. We're having this conversation.
Serious thought?
No.
You are.
Yeah, you probably weren't. Good night.
Stop pushing it. He keeps killing people on accident. Don't even think about it. Don't even entertain the idea. Actually, get those out of the house. Why would you throw them? Why the hell would you throw them? Why do you think that was a good idea? But nice shot. But also, like, the creepy laugh creeped me out. I'm knocking things over in my room. Why did that creep me out? That's the end? There ain't no way. This is the end? That Guillermo might be like the next Van Helsing? Let's talk about it in the debrief. Alright, and that concludes episodes 9 and 10 of season 1 of What We Do in the Shadows. And y'all, nobody died. We're happy. Okay, when I say nobody died, I mean that Gregor Jeff died. But that was always kind of written in the stars. It is a part of his fate. Is Laszlo perfect? Not at all. But does he love Nadia? Absolutely. And vampires can get away with things that humans can't. So, you know, the stalking, the murder, the obsession. Adorable when vampires do it. Terrifying when real life people do it. And then Nadia hurt Laszlo's feelings, and then he didn't want to join the orgy anymore. And then he had to declare to the group his heartbroken state, which led to more times for our virgin sacrifice to get it on with the quiet guy in the corner. And then everybody left, and now our orgy is pretty much on par with Mike's. We could have done better as a collective. Better luck next time. My boy Guillermo is stressed all the time, and he's no closer to becoming a vampire, but he's also closer to like developing into his birthright of Van Helsing. I mean, it could be a coincidence that he accidentally killed the Baron, a centuries-old vampire that was also known as the Unkillable. And then he also caught that body in the underground tunnels. Also his display of great marksmanship when it came to throwing those stakes at the end of the episode. I'm just saying that Van Helsing might be in his birthright, and he's still a dedicated friend who cares for Nandor. I just need Nandor to recognize and realize that he has a good familiar. I just need Nandor to recognize how good Guillermo is to him. Nandor discovered that he's responsible for a giant portion of the population, but only after Guillermo strangely stole his DNA and had it tested. And not just his, but like Laszlo's, Nadia, and Colin's. Guillermo, that's like a giant breach in trust. I don't know what you had going on. I don't know if you were just bored because, you know, during the day you're awake, but all the vampire homies are asleep. But, sir, that was a boundary that we crossed. That's not the point. Nandor, Colin, and Guillermo end up outside Madeline, the great times 30 granddaughter of Nandor, who's 94. And then Nandor does everything he's not supposed to do and startles this very old woman by flying up to her second-story window and knocking very loudly, saying that Grandpappy's here and trying to give her a teddy bear. Nandor, even if your great times 30 granddaughter was a 9-year-old, this approach is not correct. It would have been terrifying no matter the age of the granddaughter. But she passed away, and now we have to go to her funeral inside of a church. And you know what? As much as we get on each other's nerves, as much as we throw each other under the bus for murder charges, Laszlo and Nadia were good friends to Nandor. To actually sit inside the church and burn up and get all smoky, that's friendship, that's love, that's dedication. And now get out of the church immediately before you turn into dust. And as per usual, Colin, he's here to take all the bad situations and make them 10 times worse. You know what? He's consistent and he's loyal, so I can't even talk that much crap on Colin. He brings a steady source of misery, and sometimes you just need that. I like the show so much, and now that I've finally finished season 1, I can enjoy like the other parts of the fandom. Now I can enjoy y'all on Tumblr and in fanfics. Now, when it comes to What We Do in the Shadows season 2, I probably won't react to that on my channel, only because my best friend wants to watch it together. And when I first heard that, I was excited because I thought they were going to be in the videos with me, and then they said, oh no, I don't do that. And I said, you know what, I respect your boundaries. But even if I don't react to it on my channel, feel free to start a conversation in the comments, because this show gets to be a comfort show that's actually comforting to me. Because when it comes to all my other comfort shows, you know, the characters I love are usually fighting for their lives, or trying to kill somebody else, or always afraid that someone's going to kill them. Or we love each other, so we're going to try to kill each other. And why would I discontinue that pattern now? So the next series that I'm going to be reacting to on my channel is Killing Eve. The only things I've heard is that there's a character named Eve, and we're possibly trying to kill her. Also, people in my comments have already challenged me not to ship, and you know what? I'm going to do my best. I don't even know these characters yet, but you know what? I'm going to put my foot down, and I'm not going to ship them, because my heart has been hurt too many times from shipping people who like to kill each other. I feel like I'm a stronger, more mature person who's not going to get wrapped up in the whims of homicidal characters. And to see if I keep this energy in the future, please like, subscribe, ring that bell for post notifications, follow all my social media, follow my Patreon for full-length reactions to What We Do in the Shadows, Interview with the Vampire, Good Omens, and Hannibal, and that way I can see you next time with another one. Bye, y'all!